Hello everybody and welcome back to RogueTech, where last episode our Orion had the worst luck and got one shot by a PPC shot to the head. Just super unfortunate. Nothing really to be done about that. Our Wolverine is pretty low on the armor, and so we're just going to position it behind this building, and it'll sink a little bit of heat for now. We're of course doing an attack and defend here. The Frankie moves up, fires on the Awesome. I don't think we care about that, really. That's just fine. Next up is going to be our Salamander. We've been just lobbing artillery at this Gauss emplacement, and we've been getting some progress over there. This is our last round of artillery, but that's okay. The Gauss emplacement is down.
Enemy eliminated.
And we can see that the heavy rifle position is at half. The UAC turret is at about 2/3, and that sandblaster is up there as well. So the Black Knight is going to... What would this be seeing? This corporate building? Is that even one of our target buildings? I don't think so.
Yes, Commander.
We're going to sprint it out over here. And we can fire on the Frankie or on the Fulcrum. Our hit odds are slightly better on the Frankie, and so we will take that. Light him up. He's got some AMS, but that was a lot of damage to his armor on that flank. That's fantastic. We don't move the Hector until next round, but the Madcap Mark II can move up to here. And we can't quite shoot at that heavy rifle position, sadly. But we can take down this large corporate building.
Taking the shot.
There we go. First target structure down.
Blast that one.
Next up, the Awesome is going to climb this hill here.
On my way.
We're going to keep hitting that Frankie.
Roger that.
Okay, a solid hit there, including a head hit. Oh, we almost got the reciprocal head hit there. Why didn't that kill it, actually? That was a heavy PPC to the head. Because he has 16 structure there. Interesting. Does our Orion only have 15?
Right here.
Or was there a crit involved? I don't know. We're going to move up with our Battlemaster and continue to hit that Frankie. I'm not going to bother firing the Ultra AC-20 on these hit odds. All we need to do is hit something here, and we'll make the Frankie unstable.
Engaging.
There we go. It's unsteady. It moves... Not yet, actually. It moves next round. It's already moved. The Fulcrum will move now, and let's see where it decides to go. We do have a reinforcement wave inbound soon. We don't know where that's going to be. We do know that it's probably not going to be a very threatening wave, though. And honestly, the Orion going down was just a fluke. So I'm not concerned about that. I wouldn't have done anything different there. I would have rolled those odds exactly the way I did. Any other roll. Like, that was a sub 1% roll, I think. Incredibly low odds. So we're just waiting for the Fulcrum to move, decide where it wants to go. How much armor does that thing have? We actually don't know. Yeah, we do not know currently.
Waiting for order.
The Hector is going to push past the Black Knight. Like that. And we're going to hit this Frankie as hard as we can. We have no sensors, though. We failed our sensor roll again. That's rough. We're just going to fire the one ERPPC for heat, then.
Locked on target.
Yeah, that's very rough. Okay. So that turret has LOS on us. Good to know.
Took a hard hit there.
Local government reinforcements are inbound here. Okay. We're fine with that.
I'm here.
Our Wolverine is going to move up to here in cover.
Position confirmed.
And we're going to hit that Frankie. But I want to check... Yeah, we still don't have sensors there. This guy is very weak to this flank, and we're going to hit him with everything we've got.
Firing.
Those are some really awkward MRM shots there. That's the term I'm looking for.
Ready.
Very awkward indeed, but the Hector is going to close in over here. This is technically in minimum range of the ERPPCs, I think, but that's fine. Light him up. Not as much damage as I was hoping for there, but the Awesome will close in, and this should be the kill.
Taking the shot.
There we go.
Mech
Engine
destroyed.
destruction.
Yes, Commander.
The Madcat Mark II is going to position up over here,
Location confirmed.
and its goal is to hit that heavy rifle position with both Gauss.
Engaging target.
We did indeed hit it with both.
Aye, aye.
The Black Knight is going to close in up over this direction. I'd like to get a little further up here.
Confirmed.
Do we go for the Fulcrum here? I think we don't. I think we go for the heavy rifle position. Crit fish it. There we go. Heavy rifle position is off the field. That's what we were hoping for right there.
Orders.
The Salamander is going to sprint its way over here and position for these guys dropping in. They'll drop in very soon. Next,
Yes, Commander.
the Battle Master is also going to head up over here. Now, these turrets are all out of range, but that's fine. The Battle Master is positioning
Accelerate
for
to
this.
location.
The hostile drop pods coming in. Base 14 is the Fulcrum. We'll see what it decides to do. It's not a particularly threatening unit, so... okay. Just doing a little damage to the Battle Master there. That's fine. The Awesome, we're going to move up over here to support the Battle Master, and the Mad Cat is in position for that support, and the Salamander will be closing in. The Fulcrum moves over there. Interesting choice. A lot of damage to the Wolverine there,
I'm under heavy fire here.
but that's fine. Okay, here comes the reinforcement wave. Let's see what they've got. Okay. 2 helicopters, an Anubis, and a Kit Fox.
Let's do this.
That's not too awfully threatening. We're going to move up to here with the Awesome. The Awesome is going to go for the kill on the Crow Scout helicopter. There we go. 1 down.
Enemy vehicle destroyed. Heat gauge is
The
red
A-11
light.
moves up. Does not fire.
Waiting for orders.
The Mark II is going to move up over here.
Copy that.
And let's think about these hit odds, shall we? So the A-11 is actually good hit odds here. The UAC turret is as well, but we can get the kill on the A-11. And that's, I think, what we have to go for. There we go.
Reporting. Enemy vehicle eliminated.
2 down. Next up, that is going to be the Anubis. Let's see what it decides to do. Well, nothing so far. A bold choice, to be sure.
Standing by.
Is that in LOS? That's gotta be within LOS of this. Okay. So let's just position it, say, in this side arc over here with a kick. I'm not going to fire the UAC-20. Let's see how that goes.
You say so. I'd
Ooh,
rather
we
use
missed the
weapons,
kick.
but
That's unfortunate.
missed. Figure.
We got a couple of hits with the lasers. That'll be fine.
Commander.
So the Hector. The Hector is going to close in over here. And its goal, well, that's actually not great. Okay, just checking those LOSs means that we should probably actually move over here and hit the Fulcrum. Okay, we only hit it with the tag there. That's sad.
Aye, aye.
The Wolverine is going to head up this direction.
Copy that.
We're going to vigilance it again, and we're going to check hit odds. Fulcrum it is.
Attacking from position.
Little over 40 damage there. Okay, it'll
My
have to
weak
do.
things Can't take much more of
The
this.
Black Knight is going to walk in over here. Will this have LOS? I expect it to not have LOS on that turret, unless it can shoot over this building, which it may be able to do. Will not fire the HA-20, but everything else, go for it.
Attempting physical attack.
That's a successful physical attack. That should be a dead fulcrum.
Scratch another.
Fantastic. So there's the defending forces down. The Kit Fox moves up. Does not fire. It's not aggroed yet.
Confirmed.
The Salamander is going to sprint out over this way where we do get LOS on that Kit Fox. What would it look like with guided direct arrow 4s? 77? We're going to fire one guided direct arrow 4 and the X-Pulse, although not in that order. Like that. Okay, that was not good rolls.
Stand still, dummy.
Not good rolls at all. That was okay.
I can't take it. Keep an eye on my heat, Commander.
Yeah, that was fine.
Standing by.
So phase 25, the Wolverine is going to position out over here.
Understood.
Its obvious goal would be to pot-shot the Kit Fox. This is actually a slight reduction of heat, so take it.
Acknowledged.
That was better hits than I expected.
Got past the armor.
Okay, the Kit Fox is now aggroed, as is the Anubis. Ooh. That tag barrage does not hit this building. I think we're fine.
Yes, Commander.
Okay, the Battle Master is going to move in here.
Moving to position.
We can hit either of these. I'm going to go for the Anubis because it's far less likely to stray shot, even though the hit odds are a little lower. One dead Anubis. Perfect.
Enemy mech.
Reinforcement wave 1 is 75% gone. Now the Kit Fox will move. And let's see what it does. Any moment now, Mr. Kit Fox. Where are you going? Well, that's bold. I guess the idea here is that they're going to try to rear arc with the UAC.
Good to go.
I guess that would be the idea. That Kit Fox is super, super dead.
I got it. Target's taking a critical.
So the Kit Fox is knocked down. And
Over the red
next is
line.
the Salamander. The Salamander is going to position just here.
Move order received.
We're not going to bother firing the Arrow 4 right now. Just the large X-Pulse.
Copy that.
Target destroyed.
There we go. Engine destroyed.
Target down.
And now the idea would be that the Black Knight steps forward to here
Confirmed.
and starts chunking down that UAC turret. That's a lot of armor damage.
I depleted my Gauss rifle ammo.
Yes, you did. That was well understood that that would be happening. The Awesome is going to sprint up over here and sink heat.
Understood. Moving fast.
We're not sure where the next reinforcement wave comes in just yet, but the Madcat Mark II can step up to here, and it's going to go for the kill on that heavy UAC turret. Now, we may not get the kill here. We'll need crits for that.
Roger that.
Or, you know, to actually hit. That would help too. And I guess we'll see what that UAC does. Goes for the Mark II. Cool. Okay. Don't know what the point of all that was then. There's that barrage going off. We don't care.
Let's do this.
The Awesome can position here,
Moving to
which actually does give it LOS on the heavy UAC turret, but it's out of range, I think. No, it's LOS on this building. Okay.
affirmative.
Well, there's a bunch of damage to the building anyway.
Aye, aye.
So that sandblaster. That's going to have to go. We're going to sprint up with our Wolverine here. And we're going to fire on this building with just the PPC and the ER medium.
Attacking from position.
Okay, sink a little heat there.
Right
And
here.
our Battle Master is going to close in a bit.
I'm dead.
And we'll simply brace.
Commander,
Our Black Knight is going to close in over here. And that's the large corporate building. I want to fire on the heavy UAC turret. All we can fire is our SRM-6 streak, but that's okay. The armor is basically gone on it. The Salamander is going to close in and sink heat. We don't know where this next reinforcement wave is coming in. We will find that out shortly. Magcat is going to move up to here. We can start firing on that Sandblaster. We actually, I don't think we have the hit odds, or the LOS rather, on the UAC turret. No, we don't. So we're going to fire on that Sandblaster. This is the corporate building. We're going to fire on the Sandblaster turret. There we go. Huge damage chunk into that. Next, the Hector is going to sprint its way up over here. We're mostly looking to sink heat this round. We're not going to fire the autocannons because of refire penalties. We're only going to fire the tag and the single ER PPC. We don't really care about the damage output here, although we did miss, which is unfortunate. Yeah, they went for the Black Knight pretty hard there. I'm not surprised. Reinforcements are inbound over here. Okay.
standing by.
We're going to pull the Black Knight off of this line.
On the move.
We're going to head over here.
Standing by.
The Hector is also going to head over this way.
Roger. Double time.
I'm here.
The Wolverine is too.
Let's move.
And
Yes,
the
Commander.
Battle Master is going to continue closing in over this way. This gives us hit odds on the Sandblaster. Take those. Excellent. More damage chunked off there. Not a lot of damage, but
Receiving.
more damage. The Magcat is going to move up to here.
Moving to position.
And from here, we can fire on not the UAC turret, but on the Sandblaster. We're going to do exactly that. That Sandblaster is incredibly close to dead, but it's
Target
not
taking
dead.
Critical hit. Standing by.
The Awesome is going to pull over this direction.
Position confirmed.
It will respawn to the hostile drop pods, but for now, we can fire off on these buildings. We'll go ahead and fire on this one.
Firing.
There we go.
One less structure.
So that's 2 of 4 structures taken down, apparently. The Salamander is going to sprint up the hill here. Not a lot of damage from the Sandblaster there. That's great.
Damage looks light, Commander.
Some from the UAC. Okay, that's fine. And here come the reinforcements. What are they? Well, we'll find out in a moment. We actually have no sensors on them.
Right here.
Okay. Well, the Battle Master will close in over here.
If you say so.
And now we have sensors on them. Defender light tank, we see an Arrow 4 assault vehicle. That'll have to go. We see a Flea and a Javelin. Okay. We're just going to eliminate the Sandblaster here.
Roger that.
There we go. Sandblaster is down.
Target pacified.
Base 21. Now, these guys aren't aggroed right now. So they're going to try to attack this structure over here. We'll see what they do. The Javelin backs off a little, actually.
Ready for orders.
The Madcap Mark II is going to position... I would like to position over here. Yeah, that'll be good.
Confirmed.
Do it. 63% on the Rocket 20s. Burn them. I want to make sure that that UAC turret is gone. There we go. Turrets are down. No more worry about them.
One less turret. I'm out of SR.
Next up, our Wolverine. I'm going to reserve the Wolverine.
Reserving action.
Going to reserve again. The Flea steps forward. Going to reserve again. The Defender steps forward. Going to reserve again. This is dangerous. We'll see what the Aero 4 tank does. We may lose our friendly structure bonus. It didn't fire.
Confirmed.
Excellent. The Salamander can position here. And so we shall. I want to fire on that Aero 4 assault vehicle with guided direct Aero 4s of our own. Light him up.
I got you.
He's got AMS. Good to know. Also, quite a lot of armor.
Pretty high. Aye, aye.
Our Wolverine is going to move in over here. We're only hitting the Aero 4 assault vehicle for right now. This is on its strong side, although this side did take quite a bit of damage as well. Not quite as much, but quite a lot, nevertheless. We're going to Vigilance the Wolverine just to be safe. And turn off the field inhibitor. We may jam here.
Roger.
Okay. We did misfire the PPC. I'm not surprised by
Good
this.
to go.
The Awesome is going to position here.
Roger.
And it is going to fire on the Aero 4. And we're going to fire a bolt-on eye rocket. I want this thing gone.
Locked on.
It's a lot of damage into that Aero 4, but that thing has so much health.
Losing lots of armor.
We're almost through that flank,
Awaiting
though,
orders.
so that's good. The Black Knight is going to sprint down over here. Now, the Black Knight can't see the Aero 4 assault vehicle. So we're just going to pot shot at the Defender.
Target locked.
Man, we stray shotted so much there. Ow.
Damn it. I got an armor breach.
I'm aware. In the arm. Oh, okay. That's even worse. The Hector's going to step forward to here, though.
Coordinates received.
And it is going to hit the Aero 4. Hopefully, we don't stray shot. That would be awkward. Our hit odds are pretty good.
Confirmed.
We did stray shot a bit, but the Aero 4 is dead.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Okay. Phase 22. That's going to be the Javelin. The Javelin should be unaggroed here. Let's see what it does. No, it's going for the Wolverine with a charge. This could be painful. It missed. Well, that's lucky. Okay.
I'm here.
The Wolverine is going to back off. We'll position it here.
Roger.
We're going to Vigilance it. And we're going to hit that Javelin. Field inhibitor on. This is a big ol' overheat. We're actually just not going to fire the PPC.
Firing.
That's not as much damage into the Javelin as I was hoping, but it'll do. The Flea moves up. Fires at the building, but doesn't do anything. I like it.
Standing by.
Now, the Battlemaster is going to continue to advance up over this way.
I'll try.
And we can fire at this corporate building or this corporate building. We're going to go ahead and take this one down. 185. Yeah, we'll go ahead and fire the Ultra AC-20 here.
Engaging.
We didn't quite take it down. Sad. We got some stray shots on the other building there. The Salamander is going to step up to here.
I got you.
And which of these would we want to fire on? Either's fine. We're going to fire on the flea. Not the large X-Pulse. Just a single arrow for.
Affirmative.
It's a big hit on that flea.
Reporting. Critical hit.
Excellent. The Defender moves up. Fires on this building. If it had fired on the other one, that would have been our bonus gone, but it did not. Madcap Mark II is going to step forward. And we're going to go ahead and fire on this building, but not with our Gausses. And not with these lasers either.
Target acquired.
There we go. One building to go, but we also have one reinforcement wave to go.
Yes, Commander.
So our Awesome is going to close in over here. This is an easy kill on the Javelin.
Engaging.
Damage spread out all over there.
Heavy damage.
I'm actually shocked that the Javelin didn't die to that. But yeah, that was all over.
Here.
Lots of armor absorbing that.
Waiting for
Okay, well the Hector can simply step in over here and go for a rear arc attack on either of these. We're going to go for the Defender.
Put one in the bed.
That's the Defender dead. Excellent.
Reporting. Enemy vehicle eliminated.
Standing by.
The Black Knight is going to come up over here and finish the job on that
Copy that.
Javelin. There's no way the Javelin survives this one. It's totally gone. There we go.
Target.
And all we need now is a flea. They're inbound here. That's fine. So at this time,
Standing by.
we're going to take our Wolverine over to here. And we're going to hit this flea rear arc, and this should be a kill here. Light him up. There we go. One dead flea, and the reinforcement wave is arriving next round. So let's get in position for that.
I'm generating a...
Commander.
The Mark II will position here.
Roger. Waiting for orders.
The Awesome will come over this way and sink heat.
Confirm.
The Salamander will step up. We still have one more arrow for.
Aye, aye.
The Black Knight over here. Let's make this quick.
Right here.
The Battle Master is at this point going to turn around.
Copy.
Sink that heat. Unjam its AC-20. Nice. The Hector over this way.
Let's move.
And sink that heat. And here they come. This is the last enemy reinforcement lance. So they've got a quick draw, a Vulcan, a Talos, and a Blackjack. That's the biggest reinforcement lance we've seen yet. But it's not really a problem. Now, hit odds here are non-great, necessarily. That's within the minimum range of our Arrow 4. Actually, hit odds are surprisingly good on that quick draw. Let's go ahead and take that. So we're going to fire on that quick draw with the Arrow 4 and Large X-Pulse. Good hit. That's a structure exposure.
My long-range missiles are out.
Oh yeah, that was going to happen. The Vulcan moves off, and that's fine.
Aye, aye.
We're going to reserve and let the quick draw move. He is aggroed. And let's see what he does. Well, quick draw, your armor's already been breached. What are you going to do, buddy? Head up there. Okay. Sounds good to me. So the Mark II is just going to fire on this guy. This Vulcan here. If I can select it. There we go. Light him up.
Engaging target.
That was not as good of rolls as I was hoping for, but it'll do for now.
Commander.
The Awesome is going to step forward over here. It's going to continue to fire on that Vulcan. This is rear arc.
Target lock on enemy's rear.
You've got to be kidding me.
I'm taking internal damage.
I know you are. You shouldn't have been. We had plenty of hit odds there. Or we had 3 stray shots there. 1 would have been okay,
Yes,
but
Commander.
3, that's a little ridiculous. We're going to move up with our Battle Master and
There.
check hit odds. Okay. Hit that Vulcan.
Okay, firing everything.
That's one very dead Vulcan. Perfect.
Enemy down.
And finally, the Blackjack will move. We'll see what it decides to do. It's unaggroed. Interesting choice.
Yes, Commander.
So the Black Knight is going to position here. We have rear arc on both of these. Good hit odds on both as well. Better hit odds on the quick draw, but this is frontal. Who has less armor here? It's the Talos. So we'll go for that.
Rear armor it is.
Good internal damage on the Talos there. Dual rocket 20s on that thing, so we should probably make an effort to eliminate that Talos. We're going to swing out over here with the Hector
Move into position.
and finish him off.
Yep.
There we go. Talos is down.
Tango down.
I'm here.
The Wolverine is going to step up over here. We want to protect the right side, so we're going to position
Roger.
like so. Our heat is up there, so we're going to not fire the PPC, but we'll fire the rest.
Attacking from position.
Okay. And phase 20. They move 18 and 19.
Standing by.
So our Wolverine gets a double movement here.
On my way.
I like it. Now we can fire the PPC.
Roger.
It's a lot of damage into that quick draw so far.
Orders.
Our Salamander positions here. All it's got is the large X pulse. We'll fire it on that Blackjack.
Engaging target.
That was leg damage there, I think. Right? Yeah, leg damage. Not ideal, but it'll do. Black Knight is just going to stay put for right now. Light up that Blackjack rear arc.
Target lock on enemy's rear.
A lot of spread damage there. Not particularly great in terms
Target's
of
taking a critical
internal.
hit.
That's not surprising. Now the quick draw is going to move. It'll probably go for the Black Knight, is my guess. And let's see if that's indeed what it decides to do. It's jumping. Going for the Wolverine. Okay. That's also fair enough.
Critical hit. Bad one, I think.
Okay.
Took a hard hit.
Our
there.
Awesome is going to step up over here and engage
Move
that
order
quick draw.
received.
Hit odds aren't great because of the jump, but it'll be fine.
Target acquired.
Ooh, we missed everything. I was expecting one hit there, but whatever. We don't care. Now it's the Blackjack's move, and it is aggroed now. Let's see what it decides to do. It is going for a melee on the Mark II. It misses. That is perhaps the boldest move I've ever seen.
Standing by.
Going in for melee range against a Battle Master and a Madcap Mark II? Like, oh, okay. If that's what you want to do. This Blackjack is
My
dead.
way. Critical hit, Commander.
There we go.
Mech destroyed.
And now, at this point, I'm going to send the Mark II over here. And it's going to finish off the enemy base. Actually, this has more health than I thought it did. It's not going to finish it, but it'll do some damage anyway. We'll continue working on that.
My Gauss rifle is empty.
Indeed it is.
Orders.
Okay, our Hector is going to step up over here
Got it.
and continue hitting that quick draw.
Got it.
There's some internal damage there. Panic level critical on the quick draw. That's nice.
I'm
Phase
here.
23, our Wolverine is simply going to disengage out over here.
Understood.
And we're going to toss a PPC at this large corporate building. I don't want the Wolverine taking more damage.
Firing.
Okay.
Receiving
Our
you.
Awesome is going to continue to engage the enemy quick draw. This heat is up there. We're going to avoid firing these two medium lasers.
Roger.
Okay. One hit with the heavy PPC there.
Over the red line. Heat damage.
The quick draw is now unsteady, but it moves immediately. And it's going to jump. Okay. Cool, I guess.
Now that was a heavy hit.
I'm getting my ass kicked.
And we're going to move up with our Hector over here.
Location confirmed.
And this guy is still quite unsteady.
Yeah.
There we go.
Scored a critical hit.
Shoulder destruction, pilot ejection. Okay. When you're ready to extract. Okay, so there's no more enemies out there.
Confirmed.
That's good to know. The Salamander is just going to move up. It doesn't have LOS to finish off that building.
Awaiting
So we
orders.
had some interesting luck, particularly with the Orion, right? I mean,
Go into full
there were some
throttle.
awkward stray shots. They didn't really do too much, though, and they were entirely my own fault. The death of our Orion was definitely awkward, though. There's no doubt about that.
Yes, Commander.
Our Battle Master is going to close in up over here,
Affirmative.
and let's finish off that base. We may not finish it here, but
Locking in target.
yeah, we didn't hit either of those. Sad. This is a very large building, guys. We should probably be able to hit that when you're not under fire. Just saying. We're going to move up with our Awesome, and the Awesome is going to continue to pot shot the heavy
Got
PPCs.
it.
There we go. Let's get out of here.
Targets destroyed.
Okay. So we'll see if we ended up losing that pilot. I'm pretty sure Savarok is dead. If that's the case, we'll hire a new one and get them started on their training. It's not the biggest of deals, but sometimes that just happens. What are you going to do? The rolls are what the rolls are. As far as salvage goes, we're looking for cash here. We are expecting that it'll be a fairly extensive repair. We took a lot of armor damage. We took a little bit of internal damage, but nothing too major other than the head of the Orion going. Let's see. Price on these is what? 1.3 mil? Okay. The Arrow 4 assault vehicle, though. That's a lot of value there. 4 parts of the Cavalry Scout, or the Crow Scout helicopter. Yeah. Thunderer tank here. 3 parts. That's probably worth a decent chunk. What else would we maybe want here? Just A11 parts for scrapping? Let's do it. We'll confirm that, and what else did we get? We got a lot of parts there. LRM 10s. I'll actually get rid of those. SRM 4, same. A Clan Ultra AC5. We're keeping that around. Clan Endo Steel Structure. We'll keep that too. Engine Core 200. Can get rid of that. PPC FCSs. We're keeping those. Guardian ECM. A Clan Double Heatsink. Very nice. Standard jump jets, standard fusion engines, Artemis 4 SRM, and vehicle flamer ammo. Okay. So overall, I'd call this very profitable. I mean, we're going to have to scrap some of those parts, and we're going to have to do some pretty extensive repairs. I didn't even look to see if Savarok died, but it will pop up a pop-up if he died. So we'll see that. It is past time to put a cut in here, so once we get all that squared away, I'm going to go ahead and do that. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings. And let's see what we've got here. I'm expecting this to be a fairly expensive and lengthy repair. Not the most expensive and lengthy we've ever had, but up there, for sure. Any moment now, Yang. Yep, Savarok did indeed die. We aren't surprised by that. About 300k and 38 days for repairs. It's not actually going to take 38 days, but that's okay. Go ahead and get started on that, Yang. And let's take a look at what we've got. So the boar's head is obviously still the prio here. And we'll just do something along the lines of this. It's going to take a while to repair. That's for sure, but not too bad. We should be able to get it all done before the month tick. Let's hop into the Mech Bay here and get rid of some of our parts that we got. After all, that was the purpose behind doing that. Let's see here. So there's the Arrow 4 boats here. Those are worth about 200k each. So that's 600k right there. Excellent. What else might we have in here? That looks like... I mean, we know that that's not all of it. We are going to continue our way down here. Thunderer parts. That's another 100k. So we're now solid on our financial report for this month. That's great. What else? I've probably missed a couple, but that's fine. A11 parts. Those are good. That's another 400k. And cavalry attack helicopter parts. That's another 30k. We'll call that good for now. Okay, we do need to hire in another pilot. We'll see what we've got here. Who's cheapest? Taboo is cheapest. Okay. So we'll hire him and get him in the training pods. Sounds great. And with that, it is time to put that cut in here. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we are going to get these repairs completed. See you all then.